I never thought a simple backyard tree could turn my quiet suburban life into a full-blown neighborhood war. It started on a crisp autumn morning in Willow Creek Estates, our cozy community in suburban Texas, where folks usually worry more about barbecue recipes than bylaws. I was sipping coffee when a deafening buzz shattered the peace. Rushing out back, I saw her, Susan Harper, the self-appointed enforcer of our homeowners association, standing smugly with a clipboard as two hired guys revved chainsaws into my 100-year-old maple tree. That maple wasn't just foliage, it was family history, planted by my great-grandpa when this land was open fields long before the cul-de-sacs and picket fences arrived. I yelled for them to stop, but Susan just waved her papers like a royal decree. Section 12.4. Hazardous foliage removal required, she declared, her voice dripping with false authority. Turns out, no such rule existed. This wasn't about safety. It was her ego trip, and she'd picked the wrong yard to mess with. The maple had shaded countless family gatherings, 4th of July picnics, my daughter's swing set days, even my late wife's favorite reading spot. Susan saw it as an eyesore blocking her perfect view. I planted myself between her and the trunk, phone recording. State your name and the exact rule allowing you to trespass and destroy my property, I demanded. The workers hesitated, killing the engines one by one. Susan's face tightened, but she spat out her title, Susan Harper, HOA Chair. She stormed off, promising official action. Back inside, I call my buddy Mike, a sharp local attorney. Send me the video, he said. Trespass is clear. If she pushes, we're talking felony damage. I emailed the HOA board, demanding confirmation on her fake rule. By afternoon, their reply came. No such section exists, no authorization given. Neighbors started texting Simone had filmed her dramatic entrance. The group chat exploded with stories. Susan finding folks for birdhouses or unapproved garden gnomes. People were fed up, but silent until now. I fortified my yard with security cameras and no trespassing signs from the hardware store. The clerk chuckled. Two-legged pests, huh? That night, under the maple's rustling leaves, I felt a storm brewing not from the sky, but from Susan's spite. She escalated fast. Fake violation notices piled up in my mailbox, $200 daily fines for my dangerous tree. I scanned them, forwarding them to Mike and the board. Chairman Robert Ellis replied publicly, "These are unauthorized. Disregard immediately." Susan wasn't even the full president, just the landscaping committee head, obsessed with uniform lawns. But she doubled down, patrolling sidewalks, snapping photos, even citing herself in a bizarre fairness ploy that backfired when inspectors noted her own neglected yard. Tensions boiled. At a board meeting, neighbors unloaded. She threatened me over my kids' chalk drawings. Find us for holiday lights. Susan defended wildly. I'm saving this neighborhood. But the board stripped her role, banning her from official communications. She left fuming, clipboard clutched like a weapon. Then came the real storm of fierce Texas thunderclap that rattled windows. Winds howled, and across the street, Susan's tall but brittle cedar brown and ignored for years snapped like a matchstick, crashing through her roof in a splintering roar. Shingles flew, beams buckled. Her pristine colonial was wrecked. Neighbors gathered in the rain as she emerged screaming, pointing at me. You did this. You poisoned my tree for revenge. I stepped onto my porch. Susan, that cedar's been dead forever, everyone warned you. Cops arrived, officers Ramirez and Lee, reviewing footage and reports. Storm damage, ma'am, Ramirez said firmly. Neighbors chimed in. She never trimmed it. I offered help last year. Susan's accusations crumbled. Her smile turned venomous as she retreated. But she wasn't done. Days later, another envelope, a handwritten claim blaming me for her roof. I forwarded it. Mike laughed. Exhibit A for harassment. The city fined her for code violations, the same ones she'd pushed to tighten. Irony hit hard. Her crusade boomeranged. The breaking point came at midnight. My phone buzzed motion alert. Camera feed showed Susan, hooded and wild-eyed, sneaking in with a chainsaw. She yanked the cord. The blade bit deep into the maple's trunk, sawdust flying. Heart pounding, I dialed 911. Intruder with chainsaw me property. Neighbors woke to the noise. Phones lit up, recording. Sirens blared. Ramirez and Lee stormed in. Drop it now. Susan shrieked. I'm authorized, it's a hazard. They cuffed her mid-cut, her face twisted in rage. The gash was devastating. The arborist later confirmed structural failure. The city ordered removal. Watching crews haul away that century-old giant felt like losing a limb. Neighbors stood silent, some teary-eyed. Susan's trial was swift. Mike laid out evidence, videos, fake notices, and board denials. She ranted about community protection, but the judge shut her down. Unauthorized, reckless felony acts. Sentenced to restitution, community service, counseling, and a permanent HOA ban. Fines buried her. She sold her house, slinking away defeated. In the aftermath, Willow Creek transformed. We planted a new maple sapling together. Neighbors donated soil, tools, even a plaque. The Thompson maple, rooted in unity, fell by one, rebuilt by all. A block party followed, grills smoking, kids laughing. The HOA refocused on potlucks, not power plays. Insurance covered costs. Benches turned the spot into a mini park where folks now chat freely. Susan thought she'd win by destroying my tree, but she shattered her own world. That maple's fall united us, proving bullies crumble when communities stand tall. We grew stronger, roots deeper than before. What do you think? Should HOA rules be stricter to prevent eyesores or looser to protect personal freedoms? Share your take in the comments below. Have you dealt with a neighborhood tyrant? Let's hear your stories and opinions.